The top 10 best emo bands of all time. We are not going to review them. We are going to watch Hivemind react to this. Hivemind is a YouTube channel. We've reacted to one of their other videos on the channel before, and they tend to go through these top 10 lists. I believe they're according to ranker.com. So they did a little short where they were ranking them. They're guessing. There are the top 10, they exist, but they had to think of, who are the emo bands that I know, and are they
on there too?
Are they on there? So we're gonna watch Hivemind react to it. Hivemind, I think you're great. Get at us.
You guys tell me the 10 best emo bands of all time according to Ranker.
Let's go with American football.
Not there.
They said no OG emo in
Fall
here.
Out Boy. That is 3.
Okay, I think we could have assumed that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
American football. I mean, it's like emo band. You know, like
that is
the
quintessential
copy pasta.
emo, yeah. But not a lot of people in the modern mainstream are like American football. I mean, sometimes I even forget American football is a thing, and people are like, "Oh yeah, the House." I'm like, "Oh yeah, that band."
The House, the Twinkles, the meme. I mean, I think that it's a good first guess at least. But yeah, a fall. It's gonna be mainstream. It's gonna be the easy ones. It's gonna be My Chem. It's gonna be Paramore. Panic.
Yeah.
Fall Out Boy, obviously. So initial guesses for anyone else.
I think Jimmy Eat World would make an appearance.
Jimmy could be in there.
I'm wondering though if they would filter him. No, it would have to be emo, but some people do filter him under pop punk, which is wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming we're gonna get maybe some of that too. I could see like Blink being in here for no fucking reason. I could see like Blink, Blink-182 being in this.
Death really hit as an emo song.
I got to really switch directions here.
Yeah.
I was going to guess Mineral next. My Chemical Romance.
That is number 1.
We knew that.
Yeah.
We knew
Panic
that.
at the Disco.
That is number 2.
Yeah.
How about
Well, he's gonna say Paramore right now, but
Paramore.
we know that
They got to be number 4.
that's gotta be number 4. Yeah.
Paramore?
That's not.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, curious.
That's disrespectful.
Well, that would because that would be the top 4. I was gonna say like, is this the order that we would think of the top 4? And My Chem 1, yes. I might have in my mind switched Fall Out Boy to number 2 and Panic to number 3.
And then Paramore number 4.
And that's because of the patriarchy.
The Smiths. Not there. Oh, that's
Not Morrissey.
How about Jimmy Eat World?
That is 4.
That
Really?
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense, but that's not what I expect.
Like if you gave like a quiz to a bunch of people and you said, name an emo band, and like the number 4 most answer to that, Family Feud rules, would be Jimmy World. I'm like, yeah, it's interesting. I don't know if I would put him in number 4 of like emo bands, but being that they were around like late 90s to start it, like I guess, yeah, I kind of see it.
Yeah. But then I feel like because of them being like in that OG emo scene, that then you would have to include those other ones, like American football.
I'm honestly surprised American football wasn't on this list when he said it. But obviously if he's, looking at like the OG emo type shit, it's not going to be in here. But Jimmy World is like the only one that could be considered of that era.
Because they've been more long lasting.
Yes, because they've had more like mainstream songs. I could see Hawthorne Heights being on this.
I could see them too, because they've gone back into more mainstream relevancy rather than being a little bit more underground. I love Hawthorne Heights.
You know that Ohio is for Lovers is like a massive song, right?
Yeah, but it picked up a lot more recently because of TikTok. So more people have like found them again or like getting into them again.
Yeah. That's why I think like they could be there with just that massive song. Like all of these bands, with the exception of maybe Fall Out Boy and My Chem, are known for like one song in the mainstream.
Yeah.
And like, that's how people are like, oh, it's emo. So here's the one song that we know from you. And I'm saying that from Jimmy for more of like an emo side of like the middle.
Yeah.
It's like, obviously Jimmy World is known for a lot of more songs than that. But if you're asking anybody out there on the street, like what's a Jimmy World song, 9 out of 10 are going to say the middle as their first one. And with most of them, like Fall Out Boy might get a couple different answers. My Chem would get a couple different answers.
Panic would get a lot of different answers.
Panic would get outright sins.
No,
if you're
they
talking
get
to a
high
mom,
hopes.
it's high hopes now. Yeah. That's fair.
All American Rejects. Not there.
I could have seen them on here.
I could have seen them on there, but also, they're not as. I mean, they're big, but I don't know.
They're a big band. They
Would you
definitely have like
put them under pop punk though, with some of their songs?
the overlap of pop punk and emo is like.
But also,
the line is too blurred.
They
for
ended
me.
up like getting more into just more like alt rock, pop rock too. So they kind of fell out a little bit once they released. Granted, Gives You Hell fucking banger.
It was great. but it did
banger. But
yeah.
it's not in that pop punk.
Even
genre
Dirty Little
anymore.
Secret is like mainstream radio.
It's pop rock.
type shit. Yeah, so like
Which isn't bad. It's still good.
no, but I could have seen them being on this list just because of Dirty Little Secret and Move Along. I could have seen it. So surprising, but I'm like really struggling to figure out who the other 5 are going to be. I think Hawthorne. That's like my only guess right now. It's Hawthorne.
Yellow Card.
Yellow Card could be on this. Yeah.
They're rejects. They have to be emo.
They have to be.
How about Death Cab for Cutie?
Ooh.
No,
Okay.
The Spice Girls?
not there.
How about the Get Up Kids?
Not there.
Yeah.
How about the red jumpsuit apparatus?
Not there.
Just based on
that and
That's we're really going down. Granted, Death Cab for Cutie makes sense.
Death
It would
Cab for
be
Cutie
emo,
would've made sense, yeah.
But they were always in that indie vibe.
yeah, they were.
They didn't bleed. They bled into the emo scene because of like their lyricism, but they were never fully emo.
how this list is looking, show me Good Charlotte.
Not there.
Okay.
That's a good guess.
I guess I
Are
could
the
see that, but-
Decemberists here, Grant?
No.
Not an emo band.
Kind of sea shanty, though. You got a sea shanty
What?
vibe.
I did a rock opera once. I don't know if any new bands are going to be here. Show me Citizen.
Not there.
Okay.
Is Bright Eyes here?
No.
How about Taking Back Sunday?
Not there.
And
I would get it, but because mainstream, I don't feel like a lot of people know.
that's the thing.
Taking Back Sunday.
Like I'm surprised that I wasn't thinking Taking Back Sunday might be on this list, and I guess it's because I don't think they would be on this list.
Yeah.
But Make Damn Sure was like a big hit, but I do feel like they just have never matched that level of it, so it's kind of just fallen out from the mainstream. I could have seen them on this list. I'm kind of surprised, if just from like emo, like
I'm
if
waiting
emo
to
kids are
see
saying.
what like absolute left ball turn, left field turn this is gonna take, because I feel like we're gonna see some. We're gonna be like, absolutely not, absolutely not.
And even like Good Charlotte was like a massive band.
Simple
so
Plan. I could
Simple Plan could be on
maybe.
here because they are a pop punk band, like we're saying.
Yeah.
But they're very much that like
I'm
emo
just a
lyrics
kid.
in their
Perfect.
shit. Yeah. So I think Simple Plan could be on this for sure.
About Yellow Card.
Not there.
Damn.
Hello.
Canceled band, but how about Brand New?
Not there.
Nah.
I think
I could have seen that.
Yeah.
Canceled or not, because they were. Yeah, but if
Yeah.
Taking Back Sunday's not here, I'm not surprised.
That's not
Brand New
gonna be
is
Brand
not.
New.
Brand New was never super mainstream anyway.
Bees. Breaking Benjamin.
Not there.
But if they were, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Since this list is just like radio stuff from the 2000s, I'll go Linkin Park.
That is 8.
Oh, now with this, because they threw out Breaking Benjamin, 3 Days Grace, their first 2 albums, emo as hell. I mean, Linkin Park, I
being
guess,
nu
kind
metal.
of, it's, yeah, but here's the thing, mainstream doesn't understand those,
Right.
the variations of, they're like, this sounds sad.
In the
emo.
end, sounds sad, even though they rap. We're about to see Evanescence go on this list now too.
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
That's so weird. They're
Super
not,
emo band.
they're like a new metal band, but
Thinking in that vein, show me Corn.
Not there.
That's too new metal.
2 out of the box.
how about All Time Low?
That is 7.
That's surprising. They are mainstream with their new radio singles, but to be like, oh, this mainstream, like, even if you just heard like Monsters and stuff on the radio now, would you be like, wow, that's like an emo band, like a new emo band?
I feel like a lot of people are going back, not that many, but people are going to go back and listen to like their hits.
Yeah.
Because when you start to even like listen to any band, you go on Spotify, you're like, oh, where are their most played things? And you'll obviously
you'll get
see
there.
like, Dear Maria and shit like that.
We'll get to Dear Maria and Waitlist, yeah. I'm not surprised they're on this list. I'm surprised they're as high as they are. I'm surprised that they're above Linkin Park.
And Paramore?
And Paramore.
Are you for real?
I don't know, man. All Time Low is they're big, but I didn't think they were that big.
Is John Lennon on here?
No.
Damn.
Mayday Parade?
Not there.
Should be.
What about Evanescence?
Not
Really?
I'm not. I mean, look.
I mean, I'm
They
so
shouldn't
shocked
be
though.
on
Like
this list.
I mean, it would make sense with what we're going with
It would
right
only
now.
it would only make sense because Linkin Park was on there, but there's no way that Evanescence should be on this list. Nor do I really believe that Linkin Park should be on this list. I think just the fans of this music like overlap a lot, but I would
Yeah.
not say one of the top 10 best emo bands of all time is Linkin Park. You know?
No, we know the genre differences here.
Yeah.
We would be able to break it all down.
Yeah.
How about Say Anything?
No.
God,
Grant, what
should
about
be.
Dashboard Confessional?
Oh,
Not there.
Should be. What the fuck?
How about Motion City Soundtrack?
No.
City and Color.
Not there.
This is wild.
How about the Used?
That is 10.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Okay, there we
Good.
go.
That was the only photo you could find for the
I was about to say just there. All right.
The photos that they're using
This
are like
is the
album covers and
Used.
stuff, and then it's like summer like pictures of the band.
It's like, here's your Spotify.
Emo bands, yeah, that you should be on here.
Yeah.
I guess I was surprised that they made it to the list, and some of
Because
the
usually
ones
they
did
get
it.
like left out a lot
They usually
of the
they do.
times.
If Taking Back Sunday wasn't on this list, I'm surprised the Used is.
What about 30 Seconds to Mars?
Not there.
Thank God.
See, I wouldn't be surprised if they
I know.
were on that. It's like, this list is ridiculous.
The issue with that is that they have had way more non-emo
Yeah.
albums and
I don't
more just
think
like
they've
mainstream
been
rock
emo
albums
since
the
The
Kill.
Kill, yeah.
That whole record though was pretty emo. God, I love that record. Don't give a shit if you don't like 30 Seconds to Mars. If you don't like Jared Leto, I do not give a shit. 30 Seconds to Mars is a great fucking band.
How about Under Oath side project, The Almost?
Not there.
Really?
That was a deep cut
Why
for
not just say
Brian only.
Under Oath? Yeah, I'm like,
You could just throw in
shitty.
Under Oath just to
Dude.
see. What about Skillet? What if Skillet is on here?
I'd be so pissed.
Is Montel Jordan here?
No.
That would be so bizarre. That would be just
Obviously.
That would be out of this
Yeah,
world.
no
weird
shit.
if he
It
was
would
on this
be.
list.
Yeah.
Good guess.
How about Never Shout Never?
Not there.
Yeah, no.
What about Frankie Valli and his All Stars?
Not there.
And you were out of emo stuff, huh?
What? No, behind that crooning veil, they were very sad boys.
How about Sleeping with Sirens?
That is 6.
Ooh,
They're on it.
Interesting.
I mean, I know Kellen Quinn
Then number 5
is
is gonna
on
be
every
Pierce the Veil.
single single ever put out in the last like 5 years, but
Singing with Sirens is a big band.
I sometimes forget. I missed
Yeah.
that train wholly in high school.
Now I'm going to say Pierce the Veil is the last one now.
I
It's
can
number
see that,
5.
yeah.
Because if Sleeping with Sirens is on here,
Then Pierceville.
then Pierce
that's
the Veil just
natural,
makes
yeah.
the most sense.
Really? This is
It's
such
surprising.
a ridiculous list.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of
Taking
Really
silly.
Back
surprising.
Sunday is not on here, and Sleeping with Sirens
Yep.
in Lincoln Park.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just going with that logic, show me Metallica.
There.
Acoustic Metallica?
Acoustic.
Sleeping with Sirens. Is Escape the Fate here?
Jesus.
Not there.
Yeah, no.
He hesitated.
Oh.
He
Is
didn't
Falling in
hesitate.
Reverse here?
That is
Oh! Whoa!
Absolutely. First of all,
First of all,
It's not
metal,
emo.
rock metal. Like
this is hard active rock,
yeah.
and it's
Wow.
bad.
But Linkin Park is on there, so
I
that's
don't
why.
get it.
5.
This list is really, really bad. Those are the 10 best emo bands according
Yeah.
to Ranker. Please let us know the correct list down
Are
in the
you for
comments.
real?
Yeah, go on Ranker and change those votes, please.
Yeah.
All right, we're Hivemind on YouTube. Check us out.
Just a reminder, everyone, Ranker is technically a microblogging site, which means any bozo can go online and make an article, and it can be wrong factually. This is wrong factually.
These are not the top 10 best emo bands.
No,
Yeah.
half of these weren't even emo.
I mean, they're mostly in that scene. Like, I'm fine with some of them, but I'm very much against Linkin Park and
Falling in
Reverse
Reverse,
being on there
yeah.
because very much those are not specifically emo bands. Although there is a lot of overlap with like pop punk and all this stuff, and you can start to like widen that umbrella. But generally, like, I think that Falling in Reverse is under rock and metal, and I think that Linkin Park is under rock and metal and new metal, not emo. So
No.
I would definitely be like, hey, Taking Back Sunday needs to be on this list. I think Hawthorne needs to be on the list. I think Motion City should have been on the list too.
Yeah,
And then I even think like Blink-182 or Green Day could have been in there.
I think Green Day would make more sense at this point
With
compared
American
to Blink.
Idiot and shit. Like, I think
Yeah.
that would have made a lot more sense. So surprising.
Didn't like that at all.
bad
Actually,
list, but I'm glad that
Bad
Hivemind
vibes.
also did not like the list either. So it just made sense that like the list is bad. Shout out Hivemind. Love your shit and looking forward to more emo content from you that we can react to. This is just a quick little video of us ranking our bands, ranking these bands.
yeah, ranking these bands.
Yeah, ranking Ranker and how they choose things. Thank you for checking us out. Make sure to subscribe while you're here. If you're watching this, we got more stuff like this kind of reaction content on the way. We also are doing album reviews of emo bands, so make sure that you are subscribed so you can check when all those come out. Hivemind, top 10 emo bands, and we'll get them next time.
Yeah.